Hello everyone, welcome back, JavaMentor.net here. Let's learn about Java strings. So we have a list of persons and we want to filter only persons that are eligible for visas. We can do that like this, persons.stream. This is present on the collection interface and list interface extends that method from the collection. So now instead of list we have stream, and on stream we can do some operations like filter, and then to the filter we can pass lambda. As you can see, I'm passing lambda here, right? Person is an input parameter, arrow, and this is the body, and inside the body I'll say return this, right? Return this. Since we only have one line, we can do something like this. You remember that from the previous video. And now this filter is again returning stream. We need to convert this stream back to function, and we can do that using collect function. And let's use this simple one, collect and collectors to list. We want to convert back to list. We can save our result to filtered persons, and that's it. We didn't use for loop, we didn't use if, we just used streams to do the same job. This is the newer approach. You can see here that things are yellow. It's telling you collect to list can be replaced with to list, so you can do that. But this is only available since Java 16, so if you're using some Java 8 or something, this won't be possible. Anyway, this is also fine. So let's just take a look again what we did. We converted list to stream, then we did some manipulation on that stream, and then we converted back to list. This is lambda, and also what you can do is you can create predicate. This is the functional interface lambda, so you can create lambda separately, and then you can just pass that lambda as a parameter to filter method. But this is much easier. Just you can see the connection to the previous tutorial. Okay, now we did three things, as I said. Converting list to stream, some manipulation, and converting back. It's important for streams to say that there are three kinds of operations. Creational operations, those are operations that are creating the stream. So in our case, that is this stream method. On the other hand, you can create stream on many other ways. For example, stream off, and then you can, I don't know, pass some elements, and then you can do the same thing, filter, blah blah blah. So you created stream with this. So there are some creational operators. Then there are intermediate operators that are manipulating the stream. You can have multiple intermediate operators chained. So we filtered only visa eligible persons, and then we can say we want to see only, we want to use map method because we want to see only the names of those persons. So let's say person dot first name, right? So we first filtered only visa eligible, and then we want only their names. Of course, here we want to add getter. Okay, get. This seems a bit stupid. Get first name. Okay, and now everything is red because if we have only first names, then here we need strings, right? And now everything is fine. So we can have multiple intermediate operations, and then there is one terminal operation. Terminal operation is converting stream to some result. Result can be list, result can be integer, boolean, whatever. So important thing to remember is that only intermediate operations can be chained and called multiple times. Having said that, you cannot do this. This won't work. So, for example, you create stream and then you call this twice. So you are calling terminal operation twice on the same stream. It will compile, but you will have a runtime exception. How to recognize which operation is terminal and which one is intermediate? Well, it's very easy. All intermediate operations are returning streams of some kind. As you can see, filter, return value of filter is string. Return value of map is also string. You can do something like this to map to int, so you will have int stream of integers, but it's again string. And terminal operations, they're returning something that is not string. So as you can see, our collect is returning list of strings. You can say here to set, so this will be set, not string, right? You can say here, for example, okay, another thing is, let's say that you have person stream and then you want to find person with some ID, right? Let's say, or let's say you want to find person that has name John. You can say filter person get first name is equals to John, right? And then you can say find first. Give me the first, and you can see this is returning optional, which we will learn about in the next video, but it's definitely not stream. So this find first is also a terminal operation. Okay, let's say that we want to filter only persons eligible for visa, but then we want to group them based on the nationality. So our filtering is here. We are filtering based on, is eligible for visa, but then instead of creating a list from that string, from that stream, we want to do grouping by, and then we want to say we want to group by nationality, right? And then here, instead of list of person, we will have this map where key is the nationality and list of person is which persons are of that nationality. This is string because I introduced nationality here as a string. If I said country here, that would be possible as well. Country, well then we will have country here, right? And that's basically it about streams. I mean, there are plenty of intermediate operations, plenty of terminal operations. I just want to show you one more small example. So we filter by visa eligible, and then we want to find average age of those persons. So we transform our normal stream to int stream, and we want only age of that person. Then we can do this statistic and get average. We can do get max, get mean, get sum, whatever. So this is only one method inside int stream. You can just experiment with those terminal operations, with those intermediate operations. But the crucial thing to remember is that you have creational operations on the stream, you have intermediate, you have terminal operations. You can chain multiple intermediate operations. You cannot call a terminal operation twice on the same stream, and that's the fundamental, that's the basics. In the next video, let's learn about optional.